Beijing, China, June 27, 2024. On June 27th, large hail suddenly fell in Yanqing District, Beijing, with a maximum diameter of 5 centimeters and the size of an egg. Ice accumulated more than a foot deep in some low-lying areas.
Beijing Yanqing6月27下午3点10分，天哪，这冰雹下的。
According to the official media Beijing Daily, from 1400 to 1700 local time on June 27th, hail fell in Zhangshanying, Yanqing Town, Shenjiaying, Dayushu, Badaling, and other towns in Yanqing District. The maximum hail diameter was 3 to 5 meters. Centimeter. At 14:20, Yanqing District issued a yellow warning signal for hail. It is expected that strong winds and hail will occur in Yanqing urban area at around 1500.
我一看了，下了个瓢盆大泼大盆瓢，下大雨了。
Video posted online showed dense hail falling to the ground, making a terrifying rumbling sound. The green leaves of the trees on the street were knocked down by the hail, falling to the ground like fallen leaves in autumn. The rain carried hail in the streets, flowing like glaciers. There is also a video showing that hailstones accumulated more than a foot deep in the courtyard of a bungalow in Xijiang Village, Yanqing Town. It was reported that hailstones destroyed several buildings. Residents were unable to travel and had to call the police and ask for help from firefighters. A party media outlet specifically issued an article to refute rumors, saying that the hailstones, piling up into mountains in Xijiang Village, were not because the hailstones were heavy, but because the terrain was relatively low-lying and the hailstones were washed here by water and piled up. Extreme weather has occurred frequently in Beijing in recent years. On April 22nd this year, there were thunder and lightning in many places in Beijing, and violent storms mixed with hail fell overwhelmingly. Beijing residents said it was the first time they had seen such heavy hail at this time. After receiving the alarm, the Nankaiyuan Fire and Rescue Station dispatched a vehicle with 6 people to the scene. It was observed that due to the relatively low-lying terrain here, hail was washed here by rain and accumulated, affecting the passage of residents. The fire and rescue personnel immediately used shovels and spades to clean up the hail accumulated at the residents' doorsteps and in the yard. On the way back, they encountered a private vehicle stuck in the mud. The fire rescue personnel immediately assisted the owner to push the vehicle to a safe area. In response to severe convective weather such as heavy rain, strong winds, and hail, the Yanqing District Fire Rescue Brigade reminds the general public to take extra precautions. Severe convective weather comes suddenly and changes quickly. Everyone should pay attention to weather warning information in a timely manner, reduce going out, close windows and turn off power, take protective measures, and stay away from dangerous places. If you are caught in hailstorms outdoors, you should quickly find shelter and stay away from fragile items. Be careful to avoid electric shock, and stay away from lighting lines and high-voltage wires and transformers to prevent serious consequences of electric shock. At the same time, after heavy rain, there will be water and silt on the road. Drivers should slow down and drive carefully to avoid vehicles being trapped and damaged. A convective thunderstorm cloud group began to affect Beijing from the northwest. Around 1500, Yanqing, Beijing, also saw strong convective weather such as strong winds and hail. At present, thunder has begun to sound in Haidian. As the dark clouds gradually approached, large patches of mammatus clouds appeared in the sky. Meteorological Beijing has issued a blue warning for thunder and lightning. It is expected that from now until 2000 on the 27th, most areas of Beijing will have thunderstorms, with local short-term rainfall intensity being relatively high, accompanied by short-term strong winds of about level 7. Please take precautions, said Meteorological. On East Street, a large number of branches and leaves that were hit by hail and blown down by strong winds were scattered on the road, blocking the rain grates and affecting the drainage of rainwater. In order to avoid serious waterlogging, Community Secretary Chen Wenqi led community staff to directly clean up and speed up the drainage of the road. In the community workers and cleaners clean the rain grates one by one to avoid water accumulation, and promptly clean up the hail and fallen leaves accumulated in front of the unit doors to ensure the normal travel of residents. In response to this extreme weather, community workers and property staff cleared the blockages in the rain and took emergency measures to ensure residents could lead normal lives. From 1300 to 1700 today, the average precipitation in Beijing was 0.5 millimeters. The rainfall mainly occurred in the western and northern parts. From 1500 to 1600 on the 27th, the precipitation was 25.7 millimeters.
你看看那些馅饼包。